Hello, everyone. Today I have an amazing story for you. It's not just for your listening practice, but also to inspire you. The story is called Nothing is Free, and it's a reminder that hard work and determination can truly change lives. There was once a young man named Leo, just 20 years old, living in a small, quiet town surrounded by mountains. Leo had big dreams. He wanted to own a chain of restaurants and become a successful entrepreneur. But life wasn't easy. His family was struggling. His father, Mark, worked as a mechanic. His mother, Claire, cleaned houses to make ends meet. Leo's younger sister, Sophie, only 10, saw him as her hero. One cold evening, Leo sat outside his small house, staring at the stars. He whispered to himself, "I want to give my family a better life, but how do I start when we barely have enough to survive?" The next day, Leo shared his dreams with his father. Mark listened and then said something simple yet powerful. "Leo, dreams are not free. If you want something, you have to fight for it. Start with what you have, even if it's small." Leo thought deeply. Then an idea sparked. He noticed something. People in his town loved fresh bread, but the nearest bakery was far away. He decided to start selling bread locally. But there was a problem. He had no money. So Leo made a bold choice. He walked miles to meet the owner of the bakery, an old, grumpy man named Mr. Anderson. With confidence, Leo said, "Mr. Anderson, I want to sell your bread in my town, but I don't have the money to buy it up front. Can you trust me for 1 week? I'll return your money and keep a small profit." Mr. Anderson raised an eyebrow. "And why should I trust you, young man?" Leo replied firmly, "Because I am determined, and I will work hard to prove myself." After a long pause, Mr. Anderson agreed. "All right, but if you fail to pay me back, don't bother coming here again." The very next morning, Leo carried the bread back to his town and set up a small stand near the park. He greeted every passerby with energy and a smile. Fresh bread, warm and delicious. At first, people were unsure, but Leo offered free samples, and soon he had his first customer. By the end of the day, he had sold every loaf. That evening, Leo returned to Mr. Anderson and paid him back. The old man nodded. "You kept your word. Come back tomorrow." From then on, Leo worked tirelessly. He woke up at 4 a.m., walked to the bakery, carried bread to town, and sold it with passion. After 2 months, he had saved enough to buy a small cart, making it easier to transport more bread. One day, a customer suggested, "Leo, why don't you bake your bread? You're great at selling, but if you bake, you'll make more profit." The idea excited him, but it also scared him. Leo had never baked a thing in his life, and this was when he truly understood. Nothing is free. Not a success, not knowledge, not growth. He decided to ask Mr. Anderson for help. "Can you teach me how to bake?" The old man frowned. "Why should I? If you bake, you won't buy from me. That's bad for business." Leo looked at him sincerely. "You're right, but I'll never forget the man who gave me my first chance. If I succeed, I'll help your bakery too." After a pause, Mr. Anderson agreed. "Baking isn't easy. It takes time, patience, and hard work. If you're ready, I'll teach you." Leo began learning at 3 a.m. before sunrise. He struggled, his hands hurt, and his bread often came out wrong. One day, after ruining another batch, Leo sat down and said, "Maybe I'm not good enough. Maybe I should give up." But then he remembered his father's words. Dreams are not free. So he pushed through. Slowly, his bread improved. After 2 weeks, Mr. Anderson handed him a loaf and said, "This is perfect. You're ready?" Leo started baking at home. His family supported him. Sophie helped pack the bread. Claire made him tea as he worked late into the night. He expanded from bread to cookies, then to pastries. People in the town began saying, "Leo's bread is better than anything we've had before." But then a new bakery opened in town. It was elaborate, featuring large signs and decorations. People were curious. Sales dropped. Leo felt afraid. But instead of panicking, he chose to improve. He asked customers, "What do you like about the new bakery? What can I do better?" Some said, "Their shop looks cleaner." Others said, "Their cakes are prettier." So Leo adapted. He used his savings to paint his cart, added decorations, and gave out free samples. He even learned cake decorating from videos at the library. Slowly, his customers returned. One evening, an elderly woman told him, "I've seen many young men give up when times get hard. But you didn't. That's why we trust you." Months passed. Leo's business grew. He saved enough to rent a small shop. He named it Leo's Fresh Bakes. Every morning before sunrise, he baked with a smile on his face. His family helped. Sophie loved talking to customers. Claire managed the accounts. But the journey wasn't over. One stormy night, Leo saw smoke coming from the bakery. A fire had started. He managed to put it out, but much of his equipment was destroyed. The next morning, people whispered, "Maybe this is the end for him." But Leo stood tall. "This is just another challenge. I won't give up." He asked for help, and the town responded. Some donated ingredients, others gave money, a few offered their time, and Leo rebuilt. Eventually, Leo reopened his bakery. It was better than ever, with cupcakes, muffins, and warm colors. On reopening day, the town's mayor said, "Leo, you are a true inspiration. You've shown us all that with determination, anything is possible." Leo stood in front of the crowd and said, "I want to thank each one of you. You've taught me that nothing in life is free, not success, not respect, not love. Everything must be earned through hard work, patience, and persistence. Never let failure stop you. Every challenge is just a step towards something greater." From that day, Leo's Fresh Bakes became more than just a bakery. It became a symbol of hope. People from other towns came just to meet the young man who never gave up. Leo's story teaches us, 1. Dreams are not free. They require hard work and sacrifice. 2. Failure is not the end. It's a chance to grow. 3. Help yourself first. When people see your effort, they will support you. 4. Never give up. The darkest moments often come just before success. Leo didn't just build a bakery. He built a life full of purpose, respect, and pride. And so can you. Whatever your dream is, don't stop chasing it. Because remember, nothing is free, but everything is possible.